Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we're going to cover everything that is going on this week, which is pretty exciting. There's so much. We start out on Monday with an eclipse, so we'll get right into that. But while I'm getting your card for your overall energy for the week, I want to invite you to come and join me tonight for Moon Day Night Live. It's at 7:30. We end at 9 o'clock because I turn into a pumpkin then. But we pull a couple extra cards, especially with this eclipse energy going on. That'll be amazing to have a little more information. And then when I'm done doing that for each of the signs, then I will take a Q&A. Wow, lots of energy there. A Q&A, opportunity to get personal questions answered, specifically since we have this eclipse going on. That could be very useful. Oh, I love this. Okay. Alrighty. So also thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments. If you're a subscriber, be sure to hit the notification bell. Then you may be notified when I go live. I have to tell you, that doesn't always happen, right? But hey, it's worth a shot. So here we go. Wow. So your overall energy, you have the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Now, sometimes people go like the Four of Pentacles, especially because he looks like he's being very protective there. But that's not what I got. What I heard was taking your dreams and making them a reality and using your intuition as guidance in this process. Wow. Wow. So we do have an eclipse, and he's hugging tight to those Four Pentacles. I do need to suggest that one of them may need to be released, right? If you're holding on that tightly, you don't have room to receive. And this eclipse is about releasing and creating more space. So we just went through that eclipse in Gemini 2 weeks ago, which was about the big clearing out because it's in the North Node. It's like really clearing some space for the direction you want to go in. We have another eclipse, but it comes with a new moon. And so in the solar eclipse, it is about releasing a little bit more to create enough space to plant your seed of intention. And so I want to suggest that maybe you're holding something a little tightly that you need to release and let go of, so that you can start manifesting these dreams, and use your intuition to help you determine which one of these pentacles. Three of Pentacles is very excellent energy for building something new. Four of Pentacles is holding too tightly and not allowing guidance to come in, information to come in, collaboration. There's the word I'm looking for. Collaboration, right? Three of Pentacles, you've got the three people sitting around, staring at the guy working. I wonder if I could find that card pretty quick here. And so there's, oh, yeah. How about that? See, this is a collaborative effort with the Three of Pentacles. This actually just shows two people working on it, and spirit flying in the form in the back. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a dragon flying in. Okay? So here's that dragon. So letting something go, absolutely letting something go with this eclipse, clearing some space, using your intuition to know what it is so that you can really start building something forward. This is beautiful energy. So this eclipse is happening at 23 degrees of Sagittarius at 11:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. The galactic center is 26 to 27 degrees. And so 26 to 27 degrees is within 3 degrees. That's basically a conjunction. So the seed that you're planting has a lot of energy to really project you forward into the next age, literally. So the sun will actually, on Saturday, the sun conjuncts Mercury at the galactic center. That's how close we are. And so, and at the same time, the moon will be in trine with that. Not trine, but in sextile. So what we do this week really plants the seeds of intention for where we're going. There's still a need to release and let something go to have enough space to grow what you want to grow. I have no doubt you know what that is, but in case you're wondering, just check in with yourself, right? I feel like by now, Spirit's been pretty much banging the door and letting us know what needs to happen here. Okay, so, wow. So much guidance. Okay. This High Priestess is really a big factor this week, okay? Find some time to go climb into a saltwater bath, to go for a nice long walk in the woods, get out in nature, do something to help cleanse the energy. You have purification. I know you can't read it at the bottom, but it says purification. So the reason they use the sunflower for this is that sunflowers will actually remove lead from soil, so they like to plant them around schoolyards because the paint chips from when they used to put lead into the paint has leached into the soil, and so by planting the sunflowers there, it helps to remove that. So this is a purification process. So honestly, a couple of things spring to my mind when I see this. One is the need to be grounded, right? So using the grounded meditation, I will include again that beautiful cleansing meditation in the description box below from Steve Noble. That would be a great way to do that. But also what I just saw was someone taking sunflower oil and salt and using it as a scrub. You can do that in, oh gosh. If you do decide to do that, put down a towel in the shower and step onto it before you do that, because it will make so the slickness, like safety first, people. Safety first, but I think that would be a really, especially if you can find some organic sunflower oil, be really cleansing. I actually use coconut oil, but maybe this week I'll switch that up because that feels very inviting. And then use it as preparation for a meditation. This says stillness. This is taking time to really listen to your higher self. Invite your higher self in. Ask for the guidance before you go to sleep at night. As you go through your day, say, I'm looking for signs and symbols, signals. But there's a need for quiet and meditation. So turn off the electronics. Maybe just even a half hour earlier and just lay in bed and allow your mind to drift. Because there's the seed. It's potential. There's a lot happening here. So allow yourself to discern what ideas you want, to discern what to release so that you can start building, right? Start building in a collaborative way where it is that you're going. It's beautiful stuff. All right. Let's just get one more on that from the Moonology deck from Yasmin Bolin. I love this when this happens. Hey, Capricorn, you got your card. There you are. It says your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. That is a month from now. So what are you going to do between now and then? What are you going to release and let go of so that you can start collaborating and allowing the stuff to come into you? There's so much potential here. There's so much potential. And your hard work will pay off. And even if you can't see it right now, because sometimes that happens, right? It's like when the seed is the potential, right? The seed is below the ground and you can't really see what's happening, but it's laying out its roots. I'm sure I've told you this before, but the bamboo, you plant the bamboo and for 5 years you don't see a thing. And all of a sudden overnight it's like jumps up like the Jack of the Beanstalk thing and goes like 30 feet in the air in just a matter of a couple of weeks. It is that kind of energy that is happening here. So clear some more space for it. Those roots need a place to plant into the ground so that they can be stable and they can produce more. Oftentimes when you cut back and you release a little, you allow room for growth, but vitality. You unleash some of the vitality that is being stored up. You release some of that energy and you really get it to go someplace. So the moon is going to move into your sign Capricorn at 10:35 p.m. on Monday night. Meanwhile, on Tuesday, Chiron in Aries is going to station direct, which means it is not moving. The moon is moving at a faster velocity. It is going to whiz right on by that square, but it's going to see it, right? It's kind of like when you're at the four-way stop and the vehicle stopped and you have the right of way. Just keep on going, but pay attention, right? Because you don't want them to run into you. But it's like, I notice you, I see you, I recognize that you're there, but you are not going to stop me. You're not going to stop me. So this is the energy of looking through the keyhole and realizing, there's something there that you really want to head toward. And there's a need to accept divine guidance this week. Really accepting the divine guidance of your higher self to know what it is that you need to let go of and where it is you are going. Where do you want to go? This realization, right? This has to do with that that Seven of Cups, where there's lots of options. Which ones do you want to take? Which one is that Ace of Cups? Which one is that one that you just know this is it, right? Venus is still in Scorpio. She moves. When does she move? She moves this week. She moves into Sagittarius, I think, on Thursday. Somewhere between Wednesday and Thursday. I've lost track. But she's still in Scorpio when the moon is in Capricorn. And there's a really nice conversation right before the moon comes into conjunction with all those planets in Capricorn, right? We've got Pluto, we've got Jupiter, and we've got Saturn. Now Saturn is leaving this week and then Jupiter is leaving, but before that happens, one more time, that moon is going to come into conjunction with them in the sign of Capricorn, in your first house of you, to have that final collaborative conversation. What am I transforming? How do I want to expand this? And what is my plan? And if you don't have a plan yet, it is time to get very clear on what it is you are going to release and let go of in order to start creating this plan. Now is the time. Take the time to go within. Take the time to purify, to get rid of some of the debris in your life that is stopping you from doing what you can to meet your potential, because your hard work will pay off. Now is the time. Wow. Did I say collaboration? We got the lion and the lioness. There is a collaborative effort here. It says, you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past. Reclaim your majesty. Step into your sovereign divinity of your higher self. That is the high priestess. Whether you're male or female, we all have, here this is the divine masculine and divine feminine energy. We have that within us. All of us have both. So let go of the past, reclaim your majesty. You will find success. And speaking of majesty, right? The ugly duckling turned into the swan. You will find success and contentment within those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and for your tribe. You can't hoard all of your time and energy. There is a need to let something go in order to create space to have this collaboration. I like it when they look at each other. Right? Collaboration. Something really magnificent coming for you. On January 9th, so during Capricorn season, right? Venus she's going to whip right on through. She's going to go super fast. She's picking up speed and she is going to whip right on through Sagittarius. She gets there this week, and then on January 9th, she's already into Capricorn. And when she gets into Capricorn, by that time, Mars will have made its way into Taurus, and they actually come into a nice trine that supportive energy, that Three of Pentacles energy, because they're both earth signs. That's Three of Pentacles energy. And so the conversation that you have with yourself this week on Tuesday, while that moon is in Capricorn and it's talking to all those planets before they exit, right? It's like the last bit of guidance and information you're going to get from Saturn before he moves on, that you're going to get from Jupiter before he moves on. Pluto's going to hang out there for another couple of years, but they're moving on. And then you have on January 9th, you have that conversation happening between Venus and Mars, the divine masculine, the divine feminine. What are you trying to create? What are you trying to build? The yin and the yang, the receptive and the action-oriented, finding the balance and building something magnificent. That's all going on. So it's really important that you have those conversations with yourself, that you pull your energy in enough to go within and have these conversations and really put it on paper. Make yourself an I am statement. I am answering my higher calling. I am successful and I am content. I hate that. I am successful and I am content. Not a fan of that. It says you will find success and contentment with those by your side. I am successful and I am happy. I am joy-filled. Let's go with that. Content seems so... Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Wednesday night has really high potential for being very productive. Wednesday the 16th. So take advantage of that. That is when the moon is having that conversation with Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn. So, from 2:30, 2:40, something like that, in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, on into the evening is a really great time to have those conversations. Then Saturn at 12:04 a.m. on Eastern Standard Time on Thursday is going to move into Aquarius, and it's not coming back. Not for 24 years or something. I should know this, but I don't. And then the moon is going to move just an hour and a half later into Aquarius. And so pretty soon, overnight, they're going to have that conversation again. They're going to run in and they're going to talk to each other again. They're going to say, hey. So I guess it's 18 years. It's 2.5 years in each sign. So 30 years? 30 year cycle for Saturn. When I'm channeling, my brain doesn't work. Okay, so here you go. There's going to be another conversation. This time it's happening in the house of what you value. Saturn's like, you got this, right? You care about this, right? You're committing to this, right? Are you willing to dig in for this? And the answer should be yes, because my hard work pays off. The moon's going to come into a tense energy with Uranus on Thursday in Taurus. So be open to spirit. Okay, so what I'm seeing, that's crazy. So this is like a volcano erupting, right? That's Uranus energy in Taurus. But what I just saw was like trying to build a road through a mountain, and they have to dynamite in order to clear space. That's what I just saw. So that's Thursday. So watch out for falling rocks is all I'm going to say there. On Friday, with that moon there in Aquarius, it's going to have a really nice conversation with Mercury in Sagittarius. as Mercury is heading toward coming into conjunction with the galactic center. So again, this is about your goals, your hopes, your dreams. What are you feeling inside? And at the same time, it's going to have the same kind of really supportive relationship conversation with Aries with Mars and Aries. So again, this whole week is about really recognizing in your heart space what it is, really realizing where it is you want to go, and being willing to accept the hand of the universe, even if it comes in the form of blasting of the mountain around you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Oh, geez. Okay. I'm circling that day in my calendar. I didn't get that last night when I was looking this over, so whoa. All right, so you have the Orca Whale Adventure. Dare to do things differently, sing your wild song, manifest your travel dreams, attempt the great journey with confidence. Lions are all about confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. Again, the lion. You are more powerful than you know. And the orca whale also carries a lot of the wisdom of lifetimes. And then you have the heron. because Spirit likes to remind us that divine timing is not our timing. It says have patience, right? Have patience. Your hard work will pay off. But you're going to have patience. It says create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Get out in nature and get grounded. Take time to find balance. Step confidently, there's those lines again, toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. First step, of course, is going to be letting go of something to create that space for the stillness, right? What do you have to let go of to create space to regularly have that contact with your higher self? So you can constantly be getting that guidance. What can you eliminate? Because I feel like this is about finding work-life balance, because with the North Node in Gemini, that would be health and work-life balance. And so where can you create space in your schedule? I actually get up almost 2 hours earlier than I need to create space in my schedule, because I can't stay up late. And that does not help anything. But I can get up early. I'm a morning owl. I'm a morning owl. But whatever works for you. Figure it out. Maybe it's on the way home from work, you pull over at a little nature park and you go for like a quick half-hour walk. You know, what is it that works for you? Because this is all about being able to plant that seed of intention so there will be growth. And this is also about self-care and taking care of yourself and showing yourself the love that you need in order to create what it is that you're going to try to create here. So that moon in Aquarius, that's the patience. Okay. That's the patience and being willing to take the adventure. And then the moon is going to move into Pisces. Wait, I am off here somehow. So this is for the moon in Aquarius. I am so off. I usually do these much later in the day, but I am trying to create more space in my life to manage. I have some stuff coming up, and so I have to figure out how to navigate the space thing too and still have time for meditation. By the way, did I mention that Spirit really wants you to be patient and that your hard work will pay off? Because they're reiterating it with the moon in Aquarius. Pause before you take action. Trust the divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. Ground. Have some fun. Create space in your life so that it's balanced. There is a need to purify and its potential, right? It's not happening overnight. But with consistent disciplined action on your part in a balance. So I just heard it's a marathon, not a sprint. This is why the balance is so important. I mean, anybody can run all out for, so say you do interval training, right? And so you run as hard as you can for like 20, 30 seconds, maybe a minute. And then you slow down and you walk for like a minute or two, right? That's interval training. That you can't do that all day. You really can't. I've tried. This is that nice loping speed where you constantly, so this isn't the 50-yard dash or okay, I like to swim. This isn't doing a 50 or 100 in the pool. No, you're going to go swim a couple of miles. So you just want a slow, steady pace and enjoy the journey and allow yourself to be nourished along the way. And this only happens if you take care of yourself. If you give yourself the self-love and you allow the blessings and the flow of the universe to come to you. Because as you do this, the next steps on the journey will light up before you. You're not going to get it all at once. And if you're exhausted and tired, you aren't even going to notice where the next step is. So, the moon is in Pisces at 7:39 a.m. on Saturday, the 19th, Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. And then, I didn't write down what time. Ooh. Okay. So, right before that happens, at it looks like around 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe 3:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So while the moon is still in Aquarius, it is going to come into a sextile, which is a really comfortable angle, with the sun conjunct Mercury at the galactic center. Wow. So that's overnight time for me. I don't know where you are in the world, but that is really paying attention to your dreams no matter where you are. Allowing for that higher vibrational energy to come in and seed the fertile ground where you have created space during this eclipse. Ooh. So the moon moves into Pisces at 7:39 a.m. and then Jupiter moves in at 8:07 a.m. moves into Aquarius. And so, yeah. This is called Love Where You Are, but it looks like a long and winding road. That's not what it is, because it's a sea creature. I think it's an octopus, but I'm not really sure. It could be an eel. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. It is going to be through taking care of yourself that the path will be revealed. It is a marathon, not a sprint, and so enjoy the scenery along the way. Love every step of the journey. It is a long journey. It is the journey into the future, and it has so much potential. It just requires you being in connection with your higher self and choosing to enjoy the journey and not feeling pressured to get there anytime faster than divine timing, because you'll be right on time then. All right? You guys have a great week. I hope I see you here tonight. We'll pull a couple more cards for every sign, and then we'll chit-chat a little bit. I'll answer some of your questions. And it's like the Monday night party. So come and see me for Monday Night Live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys have a great, great eclipse. Use this energy. It's here for you. You take care. We'll talk soon.